L'Oreal brings you color into a stay on the color.
All right,
Color
you guys ready for control? Yes, sir. We're ready for control at any moment.
Help lips feel silky soft, not dry.
No.
Just like true love.
Color endures.
Color endure stay on lip color by L'Oreal. From the creators of Hill Street Blues comes the next television breakthrough.
Okay, let's get rid of it. Is Kevin harmless?
Yeah, please.
Cindy, let's get rid of it. Is Kevin harmless?
Join us again for the young and the restless.
Radiodetics. Rolodetics. Fade Tracodetics. Ready, 9.
Station of the year.
Roll 9.
KWCH Channel 12.
And dissolve my cue.
A train with hazardous materials crashes in the middle
Ready,
of the night,
10.
forcing
Did you flip it up to
1,000
speed?
Kansans to evacuate.
Roll 10. And
This
wipe.
scene in Tokyo
Ready,
Bay
11.
is the worst oil disaster
Roll
ever
11.
to hit Japan.
Wipe.
And the 4th
Ready,
of July
2.
comes with fireworks warnings from Uncle Sam. Those
Take
stories
2.
and much more
Set
next from
6.
Eyewitness News this noon.
Roll 6. And dissolve. You got it. I have an open and reveal to 12.
Live from the #1
One, you can set a
source in
box.
Kansas. You're watching Kim Sutty and Mark Larson with Super Doppler Storm Team Weather.
Ready, 12.
This is
Roll
Channel
12.
Eyewitness
Up on it.
News at noon.
And cure. Clear
A
it.
fiery train derailment forces
Ready, 1
residents
box.
of a small Kansas
1 box.
town out of their homes in a search for
And
safety.
dissolve.
Our top
Super Kim
story,
Seti.
a small northeast Kansas town was evacuated
Set
in the middle of the
Fulmer.
night. That's after a train
Super.
crashed and derailed involving hazardous materials. It happened near Rossville, and Sean Gables joins us now with the very latest
And
on the situation.
take it.
Sean?
Tim, that evacuation has been
Okay,
called off,
ready,
but nearly
9.
1,000 people
Straight,
were forced
ready,
out of
9,
their
straight.
homes in Rossville after a Union Pacific train traveling from Seattle to Memphis
How
derailed
does she
and
talk
crashed
without
into
moving her lips?
another train waiting on a
Roll 9.
siding. As you
Take
can
it.
see, the
Advance
result
preview.
was
Set me 3.
disastrous. The impact of the collision
And
shot
dissolve it
flames
in.
high in the sky, and a railroad engineer has died.
Lose it. Super
Governor
in.
Graves did
Advance boxes
send in
twice.
2 National Guard helicopters
Ready,
to
10.
drop water
Lose
on the
it.
flames, but there's still no
Lose super.
word on what kind of toxic fumes have spewed in the sky.
Ready, 10.
Emergency management in Pottawatomie County says the situation, though, is getting back to
Roll
normal.
10. Wipe, check it full.
The concern is still
Super
if there's
Herald.
fires burning out there and the
Yeah.
emergency teams are working.
Lose it. Set.
And
ESSB.
there's no hazardous materials in the city of Rossville. They've had air quality control people out there, and it is safe to go back to town.
And take.
An investigation
Ready, camera
is
2.
underway
Kim to
determine
camera
how
2.
the trains derailed. Early reports indicate at least 20 cars are off the track, and Kim will have more information
Ready,
coming
2.
up in a live report at 5 and 6.
And
All
take
right,
2.
thank you very much, Sean.
Ready, 11.
And in Japan, the worst oil disaster
Roll
that
11.
country has ever had to deal
And
with.
take it.
A supertanker ran aground today in Tokyo Bay, spilling 4 million gallons of
Yeah,
crude oil.
super in.
In addition to the slip, fumes
We'll
made
lose
more
a
than
cure to 1
dozen
box.
people
We'll be
sick.
out 1 box.
Tugboats have managed to pull that boat loose. The tanker is now in nearby Kawasaki, where remaining oil is going to be unloaded.
And take it.
Well,
This
there's
is a
some
reader. Our
good
next
news and
story
some bad
will
news
be
for our
12.
nation's kids.
That sound
More
off the top,
children
and
are
then
starting
we'll wipe
school
tonight.
earlier and completing college. But a government report today says many are also likely to smoke or use drugs. The report, ordered by President Clinton, says that trend
That's right.
starts with adolescence. The study shows more kids are getting immunized against disease than ever before.
Ready, 12.
And are less likely
Roll
to die
12.
young.
And take track. Boom. Super Washington, D.C. Sound under my cue.
And with that, another agency of the federal government is trying to make a point. The
Lose
Consumer
it.
Product Safety Commission is warning the 4th of
You
July
going
can
sound
be
up?
dangerous to kids. The demonstrations may be dramatic, but the government says
9,
they are very
8,
true to life.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And the way that watermelon
Super
has
Ann.
been completely decimated is the way that a truck or a human
Lose it.
being
Ready,
could be
VO?
decimated. These are highly flammable and very explosive.
Sound under my cue.
Brown says
Ready,
7,600
9.
people were hurt
Roll
by
9.
fireworks just last
And wait.
year. The mystery surrounding the
Southern
missing
California.
nameplate on O.J. Simpson's
9
Heisman
wipe to
Trophy
10.
has apparently been
Lose
solved.
it.
A sports
can
memorabilia
advance the
collector
box.
in Southern California says
Ready, 10.
he has it. The Fresno Bee newspaper says the collector took the trophy along with other memorabilia from Simpson's Brentwood home just hours before sheriff's deputies arrived to seize the property. He says he's holding on to the plaque as collateral for debts
Roll
that
10.
Simpson owes to him.
Wipe, check it full. Super Southern California. Sound under my cue. Lose it.
And in Los Angeles, another part of the double murder case is on
Ready,
the
1
auction
box.
block. The Mezzaluna restaurant is selling off equipment, memorabilia, and artwork. It closed its doors 2 weeks ago. That restaurant is where Ron Goldman worked and where Nicole Brown had her last meal the night of the murders. Dozens of curious and also serious buyers crowded into the
Ready, 1
restaurant
box.
for pots, pans, ashtrays, and everything else was sold.
Take it.
2 more bodies, and
This
it
is a
looks like
reader. Our
Dr.
next
Jack
story will be in
Morgan
11.
might be linked to their deaths. His lawyer won't say if his client was involved, but the attorney says, quote, there is no question about what happened here. 1 woman from California and a woman from New Jersey were found dead in the Detroit area. Kevorkian's lawyer says they both had multiple sclerosis.
Ready, 11.
Kevorkian has admitted to attending
Roll
at
11.
least 45 deaths since 1990.
Take it.
Russian
Super
President Boris
Moscow.
Yeltsin is taking a lot of heat for his latest appointment, his daughter.
Lose it.
Yeltsin has hired
Advance the
her
box.
as, quote,
We'll be out 1
truth
box.
teller and image maker. The 37-year-old says she can tell her dad things no one else can. Critics say it's nothing but nepotism. All this comes after Yeltsin fired his
Ready, 1
justice
box.
minister, who was caught on film in a sauna owned by Russian mafia figures.
Take it. Ready,
Well, it may seem
12.
hard to believe, but Princess Diana is now
Roll
closer
12.
to 40 than she is
Take
to
it.
30. Diana celebrated
Super
her
London.
36th birthday at a gala dinner last night. It was
Lose
her
it.
first
Advance the
public
box. We'll be out
appearance
1
since
box.
returning from the New York charity auction of her dresses. The dinner not only celebrated her birthday, but it also helped raise money and commemorate the centennial of Britain's foremost
Ready, 1 box.
modern art gallery.
And take it. Ready,
Well, we
9.
hit the century mark for the first time this year yesterday,
Mark talk to
but
me
it
if
was
he's
just
out
the
there.
opposite weather in
Roll 9.
Crater Lake, Oregon.
Take it.
Take a look.
That's good.
Visitors there
Super
were
Oregon.
surprised with an unusual July snowfall.
Lose it. Kira 2 will be out on the
There's
duel.
often
Show our
snowpack
thumbs
on
up.
the ground during
We
the
got
summer, but
duel.
it doesn't usually fall from the sky. In fact, the weather got so bad that park officials closed a north entrance road just as a safety precaution. But if
Ready,
the weather
duel.
returns to normal there, so will the park's operations.
And dissolve to duel.
Tell you
Set
what,
6.
as I was standing outside about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I could have used this few
We'll have a
snowflakes.
bump
That'd
in
have felt
10.
good.
About the last thing you were going to see yesterday, though,
Yeah.
right, Kim?
And
Well, with
take
heat
6.
indices near 110
Ready, duel.
yesterday, what a difference 24 hours makes. Looks like we're in the cool, dry air mass for a little while, at least relatively speaking. We'll tell you
Take
how
duel.
long these
Ready,
temperatures are
10.
going to last when we come back.
Roll
All right,
10.
thanks, Mark. And also
And
still the time when the
dissolve.
world
Set
starts
black.
spinning and you don't know why.
Here we
Dr.
go
has
in
help.
3, 2, 1. Fade to black. Beautiful.
Closed captioning of
Wasn't
Channel
that
12
awesome?
Eyewitness
It was.
News.
Advance
Brought to you
boxes
by
twice.
Vice. It's how
We'll be
you
out on
connect.
6 doing weather.
Weather with